So I've never done an unboxing video before, even as much as I love toys. But today I'm going to do an Aliens thing, because how often do you get to watch a YouTube video of somebody opening up a 25-year-old action figure? Probably more often than I would think, but I still think it'd be a unique thing. So I didn't collect the Alien toys whenever I was a wee lad when they came out in 1992, because I was afraid to ask my parents for them, because, I mean, it's Aliens and I'd never seen the movie, but looking back, my mom probably would have been like, okay, that's weird, but whatever, well, I don't care, and would have gotten them for me. But I did get the KB Toys ones whenever they were on clearance when I was 15, 16, something. It was like 1996 or 1997. And so I started collecting them then, and now I've been trying to go back and get some of the older ones that I missed because, well, they're a lot of fun, and I miss Kenner toys. So, you know, I got the 2-packs, which had like some aliens. So we had, I want to say this was the King Alien, I think they called him, King Alien, and he was a little weird, and giant face hugger, or queen face hugger, or something face hugger. At this point it becomes a hugger. It's not a face hugger anymore. That's a full body hugger. That's a therapy alien. And then we have, what were you, like a snow crab or something? A crab alien? I like him, but he's a little weird. This one I really like because it looks most like the normal alien. I remember this one as Scorpion. This one's a Scorpion alien, and he scares my girlfriend because he does that thing, and I think that's awesome. And let's see. Then there was the Panther alien, who was a little like drone that shoots out of his top for some reason. But you know, I like this one too because I like that it kind of reminds me of the Alien 3 dog, even though it's different, and he can kind of dab. Like dabbing alien, sort of. Or bowing, whatever. I don't know. Kids still say dab, don't they? I don't even know what that is. Anyway, and this one I really like, because he's like just metal. I don't remember what he's supposed to be, like he's not a bull, he's just like a doggy alien or something like that, but he's got a mohawk. And I don't see what good this would serve him. But if you like stand him up, like he looks totally metal. Like he's like metal alien. And I think he's fun. Then we got the humans, because these all came with, they repainted a lot of humans. They did the 2-packs at KB Toys with an alien, and then they had a human that came with them. And they were repaints of older ones from like the 1992 toy line. So, you know, they were more, I don't want to say film accurate, because they're not film accurate, but they're at least wearing green, like camouflage, and like, because they're supposed to be Marines. So this is Hicks. That's who, you know, according to the ad campaigns and stuff for the Aliens toy line, was like the main dude. Like, remember, the toy line was supposed to be based on a cartoon that never got made, so that's a whole other thing you can look up. It's odd and interesting. But this is Hicks. He's in the movie. He doesn't look like this, but, you know, that's Hicks. Then we got, let's see what we got. Hicks. We got Vasquez, who was also in the movie. She's got a giant thing. This is actually, I think, one of the only weapons that actually resembles something from the movie. Like she didn't even use this one. This was Hicks's gun, I think. Well, no, all the soldiers used them, but still. Anyway, and then we got Drake, which was her boy. Now, whenever I first saw the movie, because I saw the movie long after the toy lines, and the figures in the toy line were Apone, Ripley, Bishop, Drake, and Hicks. And I thought they were going to be like the main people that lived the whole movie, so, because, I mean, they made action figures of them, and I didn't realize at the time, when I saw the movie, that the action figures were based on this canceled cartoon concept that never came about. So I thought Drake was going to be like one of the main dudes, and there the whole time, and then he got his face burned off like halfway through the movie, and died horribly, and so it's like, well, that's not what I expected at all, but this is actually what he looked like in the movie, though. Or sort of, like, you know, it didn't look quite like this, but they gave him his smart gun like the movie. He makes a little, if you can hear that, it's like a gun shooting. Click, click, click. It's kind of cute, yeah. Cute, that's a good word for it. And then we got Hudson over here, who cannot stand up with his backpack on, but this is Bill Paxton's character, and he's making a sad face. Whenever I got these figures, I could even tell that this was like mostly a repaint of Apone, the Apone figure from 1992, because of the arm, because Apone had the arm. So in my head canon, I figure Hicks is the kind of you're Hudson. Hudson's the kind of guy that would find out his boss got this cool upgrade and be like, and his boss would be all special about it and be like, I got my cybernetic arm. Look how cool my cybernetic arm is. And Hudson would get one too. Just be like, hey, look at me. I got one too. How cool is that now? Because you're not the only one with it. And Apone would be like, oh, it used to be cool, but now Hudson's got one too, so it's not cool anymore, or something. I don't know. That's my headcanon for. Or also, he burned his arm in the movie, so maybe he got this to really overcompensate for his burnt arm, even though his burnt arm was like some scarring a little bit, and I think it was right here actually, but you know, whatever. And then everybody's favorite character from the movie was the last one from this KB line, O'Malley. You remember O'Malley? He had all that great dialogue about haggis and stuff, and he came with the 1974 coat hanger accordioning type thing. O'Malley, he was there. Okay, and then I started getting some of the actual older figures. I got my Ripley, she's the main character, and this was fun. These were fun to get because they were old, and getting to open old toys like that had been trapped in their boxes for 20-something years was neat. And then Bishop, who, okay, whenever I saw the movie, if you've seen the movie, this is not Bishop. This is not what Bishop looks like, ever. And whenever I first saw the movie, I kept on waiting for Bishop to, I don't know, get attacked and come back looking like this. Be like, oh, I've been upgraded or something, and it never happened. So this was, cartoon Bishop. I haven't really collected much of the Nika stuff. I've only gotten a couple of the Ripleys and this alien because I think he's just super kind of cute because he's glow in the dark, and I like posing him like he's watching things because he's just cute. Anyway, so Apone. This is Apone from the 1992 toy line. See, and you can see that he shares a lot of the same sculpt with Hudson, except Apone came first. Apone was their Sarge, main dude in charge. Did not wear a No Bugs shirt at any point in the movie. And there he's up there. I love this painting stuff on the old Kenner toys, like how they would always do the paintings of the characters. It's fun. And then they have a little guy. I wonder whatever happened to these people, because these aren't the actors from the movie. This is like some, I don't know, model or something in Rhode Island or Ohio or wherever Kenner was located. I don't remember where Kenner was located. Cincinnati, Ohio. I was right. It's down here. Meh. Kenner. So it was probably some local actor or model from Cincinnati, Ohio. And I wonder whatever happened to them, because they had them for at least him and Ripley. I don't have any of the other old boxes except for him and Ripley and Bishop. But Bishop's was literally just Lance Henriksen's face from whenever he played Bishop with weird little metal things painted over it. So, okay, now I'm going to open him. I've actually waited a few days to open him, and I'm kind of excited. I got him at, where did I get him? A place in Houston called Nan's Comics and Games and More, or something like, it was Nan's something, Comics and Games and More, or Toys or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out and put a link in it or something, because give them credit. He was $12. He's online, he's usually around 8 to 10, but so I didn't feel bad about spending a little bit more to get him at a local place. So yeah, I'm gonna open a 25-year-old toy. And just a quick note, I'm an opener. Like, I open all my toys. I cannot stand the idea of keeping toys in packaging. Like, that is awful to me. Toys need to breathe. However, in these instances, I have to say, for those people that did not open their toys 20 years ago and then ended up selling them to comic shops, thank you. Because it's a treat to me to open toys. So, thanks for those people that do keep their stuff on card, even if they're not meant on card. If they're still on card, that gives me a chance later on to open them. So I'm going to open. I hope he doesn't just disintegrate and fall apart. Ooh, I like how there's like this green portal in the background. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to even look like. It's like a doorway. Okay, whatever. Yeah, and there's the back of the card too. With all the extra figures. See, I have all of these now. Well, that's a different Hicks, but still, and different Drake, but still. Oh, and I don't have this dude because, yeah, that's ATAX. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, look, back in the days when there weren't twisty ties, too. Makes it so much easier to get toys out of the packaging. Kenner, I miss Kenner. I think anyone my age or possibly a little younger or older probably misses Kenner. Here he has some stickers. I probably won't put those on him anywhere. But he's got stickers to decorate him, which is nice. He's got... These were fantastic. I read all these online because I thought it was amusing, but they came with, to explain what was going on because the cartoon was canceled, they included little comics that were about the adventures of, you know, these versions of the Space Marines from Aliens. So see, there's Apone throwing his grenade and throwing his nose bugs. And in these comics, he mentions having his arm, like his cybernetic arm, like 47 times, and there's 12 issues or so. So he's really proud of his cybernetic arm and talking about it. Everybody has like a thing they talk about over and over again. Bishop likes saying, like, you know, Bishop likes making computer jargon type things about my CPU is doing this, or my CPU is back online. Hicks, for some reason, likes saying bad data about things instead of bad news, which was weird. And Ripley likes flamethrowers and power loaders. There was another character, Drake. Drake was born in a prison colony. Drake brings that up a lot too. Okay, anyway, here we go. Here's Apone. Look into his eye. So, yeah. And old Kenner toys only moved, you know, at the basic 5 points. They had their head, they had the shoulders. They had their shoulders and their hips. So you get them to sit and everything. I thought this was kind of neat with a lot. Most of the alien figures are like this. You saw it on Drake earlier, but if you they turn their waist too. Oh, he's got a spring-loaded waist through his stuff. Okay, but their head stays the same. Like their head's connected to their waist, so they can look. Because that's totally natural. Okay, so he's got a gun, of course, because he's a space marine, and he's got a gun, and he can hold his gun on his hip. It goes on his hip. Okay, I'll put that down. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Then he's got 2 grenades, rubbery grenades that can plug into his back. They had helpful instructions on the back of the box, so to make sure I wouldn't mess that up. So he can go in, and he's got his gun, and he go in and be like, okay, I'm gonna go kill some aliens. Look into my eye, and then get killed pretty early on in the movie, or trapped because he didn't die until the thing exploded. I don't think. They never really say. They just say he got trapped. So then he can throw the grenades. Let's see. How does this? Because they all had like... me. Well, you missed. You were close, but you missed. And he's laying right there. Here, maybe there. Get a little closer. There you go. You shouldn't be able to miss this alien. He's right in front of you, Apone. You got this. I believe in you, Apone. Don't let me down. Yeah. I believe in you, Apone. Don't let me down. Yeah. There you go, Apone. It bounced off you, but still. A for effort. So, okay, this is Apone. I don't know how many more of the old alien toys I'm going to get. I definitely want some aliens, but it's a matter of finding them at a price where I don't mind buying them and then tearing open the packaging and everything and knowing they'll probably end up on a coffee table for a little while, then back in a storage box until I want them like put up somewhere, like displayed somewhere on a shelf or something. I don't know. My toys are mostly in boxes, outside of the ones that clutter up our coffee table a lot. But anyway, this was Apone. These are my alien toys. There they are, all back in for one group shot. There they go. That looks fantastic. Thank you for watching this if you watched it. I can't believe this was 14 minutes. Bye.